Sheldan Nidle's update for the Galactic Federation of Light and Spiritual Hierarchy, March 5, 2013. Dretzo. We come again to speak with you. A great celestial event is shortly to occur in your heavens. This event is the last one in a series of phenomena which signals the end of a sacred agreement made between the Light and the Anunnaki long ago. It is part of a divine plan to prepare your ancestors as well as you for a return to full consciousness. Pursuant to this, we are providing the Dark Ones on your world with documents which state that the time has come when we can officially intervene in your reality on your behalf. This intercession is simply to assist your sacred secret societies and their allies to complete a legal takeover of a number of your major governments. This procedure will lead to the disbursement of a universal abundance that is presently being held in numerous secret locations around your globe. Over the past few months we have relocated these resources to places where they are both safe and available to be used for securing the new financial and monetary system. We are also providing a more general logistical security to enable the new governance to broadcast the facts concerning what is taking place in the countries around your world. The first series of announcements will cover the diverse new programs which are associated with what has generally been called Nisara. Each of the provisions being implemented will be the subject of much national discussion. They will be aired on radio, television, and the internet, and it is here that our security expertise will be necessary. It is our responsibility to safeguard the integrity of these channels of communication against all electronic interference or disabling so that the populace can be properly informed about these groundbreaking issues. Our concern is keyed to the fact that many on your world possess a preventative, and even a malicious, attitude toward anything that threatens their narrow control agenda. In the long run, these individuals will have the opportunity to change their attitude once they begin to work with their personal mentors. We can see clearly how these attitudes could develop and are therefore ready to take the required technical countermeasures. Our roles in the time immediately ahead are first, to provide clear government communications and then, to explain to you what to expect in the first days after we land. The mass landing scenario is really no more than the final stage of your return to full consciousness. You will meet your own personal mentor, who knows you fully as well as a long-lost friend. Your innate telepathic abilities will be quickly restored by interacting with us, enabling an effortless and effective dialogue between us, unhampered by the misunderstandings and ambiguities of speech. Telepathy enables a depth of openness and understanding which may seem a bit strange at first, as it will allow no secrets between us. This means that you will get used to us very quickly, and we will tell you all about who we are, what we do, and about our personal clan histories. We will answer any questions you may have, and you will quickly see that you can trust us with your deepest concerns. These couple of days may be the most frank and honest experience of your life. Your hostile cultural environment has taught you to protect yourselves with many layers of secrecy, and telepathy returns you to a degree of oneness in which distrust largely becomes a thing of the past. We will be like open books to you, allowing your fearful, defensive programming to fall away. We have studied your widely varying cultures for many years, and at first found such variety daunting. But after sharing our many findings amongst ourselves, we came up with the best way to surmount the myriad cultural barriers that lie at the heart of your societies. You have all developed survival systems which allow you to tolerate your various cultures and religions, and our goal is first to help you to set these aside as they become unnecessary. We know this is not easy for you. Since childhood you have honed these survival skills until they are all but habitual. However, these habits are based on separation, and our coming is to introduce you again to opening to oneness. In addition, your Western cultures in particular are very mentally oriented, and many of you have learned the hard way to close down your hearts. We, on the other hand, are used to dealing on a heart-to-heart basis with each other and communicating deeply on most matters. We know this may be difficult for you at first, but we are confident that as you feel the real you beginning to emerge from your cultural armor plating, you will take to this freedom like a duck to water. Namaste. We are your ascended masters. Those who understand the ways of heaven know that the time has come for a grand exit of the dark and its multitudes of minions. They have run this limited consciousness realm for nearly 13,000 years, and during this time many golden ages and many strange edicts by the dark have marked this span of years. The upcoming moments signal the end of this period. You are rising in frequency, which means that the agency for controlling you is ending. The resulting freedom enables you to receive your spiritual and space families with a feeling of joy, knowing that the long night of sorrows is at an end. Everywhere, small glimpses of this freedom are becoming evident. Your minds now accept the essentiality of freedom, thus enabling a new reality to be born. It is in the midst of this new reality that amazing changes are forming. Governments are to fall and a new prosperity is to come into being. This is the time of prophecy in which heaven reigns supreme. The light comes, and a new way is born. Divine grace has formed us and bestowed the divine path to our souls. Be in wonder at what the edicts of Ian bring. You are no longer to be denied true knowledge and will learn of the lies and manipulations long used by the dark. These discoveries will bring you the truths you have long sought. You are to be graciously freed from the clutches of those whose hubris and stupidity will be fully revealed to you. In this light you will merge with new allies who come from within this sacred orb and whom heaven has sent to you. We are those who have learned through many lifetimes to ascend, and whose knowledge is to guide you along the final stretch of the journey, whose sacred goal is to resurrect your full consciousness. This process of physical and the spiritual resurrection has been contemplated with awe for generations. It is indeed a most complex and arduous operation that each of us is capable of. At this point in your history, what is to happen instead is a unique, very special, massive collective ascension that has been mandated by heaven. To this end, your space and inner Earth families will use a wondrous, advanced technology in the form of a living biomachine, designed to transform each of you back into full consciousness. This will take 3 days. Heaven will attune and monitor these special miracle devices and carry out the various calibrations that are specific to each individual. In this way, an entire human population can be raised into an angel-like state that normally would take many lifetimes to attain. Consider well the divine grace that is to enable us all to return to the miraculous state of oneness with our mighty Creator. Hosanna! Hosanna! Today we reviewed some details concerning your return to a liberated and prosperous state. We also briefly explored the sacred path which heaven has sent you on, in which you return gracefully to full consciousness. Much is to happen. Wondrous events await, and the wings and miracles set up by the divine grace of heaven and the highest joys of Ian are coming your way. Know, dear ones, that the countless supply and never-ending prosperity of heaven are indeed yours. So be it. Selamat Gajan. Selamat Ya. Syrian for be one. And be in joy.